Hello, everybody. I am David, our BossFoss. Welcome to Nergasmic Goodfellas presents The Drinking Corner.
Were you just now reading it off of the sign?
No, I was looking at you on my screen. Thanks for throwing off my groove, you dick. Okay.
Now you know how it feels.
I am joined here today with the wonderful Ryunn to my right on my screen. Ryunn.
Dude, I'm going to chop your foot off. You put it up there again.
And the other person in the group is JDog.
Whoop.
So
Hello,
let's
hello.
start with Ryunn. How are you doing? And what form of water are you drinking?
So I am doing all right. I got kind of a headache or migraine going on right now. May or may not be looking into my ring light for the last 3 hours or from reading. My form of water I'm drinking comes in the form of an Arnold Palmer from
Nice.
Arizona Tea
Good
Company.
And JDog, how are
Whoa.
you doing? And what are you drinking?
I am tired and have a headache, and I'm drinking Gatorade Zero because I'm trying to watch my figure.
Nice.
Keep hydrated. No, I'm
Okay,
good.
let me take that back. My form of water I'm drinking comes in the 2-gallon form. I'm trying to watch my figure and my calorie intake. So yeah,
Very nice.
nice girthy water bottle.
And unfortunately, Brian was unable to make it into today's podcast, so he will not be able to feel the wrath of Ryunn, little bitch, for the actions that were made in the last podcast where we actually did a challenge. So, does anybody want to ask me?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Damn it,
And
John.
I'm drinking
You couldn't just stop
a
it now.
Coke because I'm trying to watch my figure and my caloric intake.
Your what intake? Caloric?
Caloric, yeah. Calories.
Is that how you say? Is that a proper terminology for color?
Termology.
Terminology?
It is the
Is that
correct
that proper termology you say right there,
It's
bro?
that proper
Terminology.
terminology.
I
All
guess
right.
another thing I could add on real quick to how I'm doing is the reason why not a lot of things have been going on my personal channel is because I've also been working on the skit that I was supposed to have done by tomorrow, but I'm putting finishing touches on,
Yes.
which is also where my headache comes from.
I'm sorry to hear that you have a headache.
By the way, if I didn't
Anyway.
mention it beforehand, I have a headache.
Anyway, so today we are going to be drawing inspiration once again from a wonderful podcast that we are not going to name drop, but we may have been stealing from them for a while now, apparently.
Man, this
We're
is
doing
your podcast. You do you, buddy.
we're doing a deal or no deal styling. So there's going to be 6 questions in total. I have a total of 17 scenarios, but we're only going to be doing about 6. So in front of me, which I'm going to tilt the camera down, and I might have to change my background so that way you guys can actually see it. So bear with me while I pull that
I
up.
just gotta say, Ryunn, you turned your light up so bright that you're almost translucent.
No, he's not that translucent.
You're so
All right, here we
white,
go.
I can almost see through you.
Do you guys see all the cases in front of me?
Yeah.
I'll pick
Oh, no.
case number 9, Howie.
You don't get to choose your case just yet, mister.
I love how I should be the one that's hosting because I am also bald, like Howie.
That's why, no. I was going to say, that's why I'm wearing the beanie today. But
I'm gonna ask you, deal or no deal?
so typically, Deal or No Deal does not have questions to my knowledge. I have not watched Deal or No Deal in a while. And the banker would make an offer. You would choose a case, choose a couple cases, eliminate, make an offer. But that's not going to happen since there's multiple people, and I'm not going to be offering up points like that because, I don't want to do that. That being said, I don't know what's in these cases. My wonderful fiance, Katie, is the one who wrote the prizes into each of the cards and then wrote the what case number is on top. So only she knows what is in everything.
Ooh.
You look great.
I'm not as translucent now.
So
Much better.
I have pigment.
Ryunn, pick a number between 1 and 10.
4.
15.
JDog, take this seriously, please. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
7. All right, Tim, you're going to be first.
7.5.
So here's what's going to happen. I am going to judge your answer, and whoever has the best answer will win that round. Like I said, we're going to have a total of about 6 or 7 rounds, depending on how I feel. So this one's going to be interesting. You are at your best friend's wedding, just an hour before the ceremony is to start. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse-to-be is having an affair with the best man / maid of honor. We'll allow it to go either way on that. Who knows? And you catch them sneaking out of a room together, looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So in this
You're at your best
scenario,
friend's wedding,
my
and you're not the best
friend-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have definitive proof that I am the person that she's
Yes.
dating?
Okay.
Okay,
All
okay,
right.
hold on, no.
right.
Pause. We're gonna go with that we're the best man as well, because I have the perfect answer for it. So just
All right. I will allow it. I have it written down, so I was just reading it.
Okay, start
Obviously not
on
me.
that. Start on that question like halfway through, before we start jabbering.
And you catch them sneaking out of the room together, looking deceived. We're gonna say maid of honor just because I want to fuck with Tim now. What do you do?
So, in the hypothetical sense that we're gonna take it back to the original part as best friend, and I may or may not be the man of honor for it. I'd wait for the perfect
You mean best
moment
man?
of yeah.
Man of honor.
I'm the man of honor, okay? Man of honor, and I'm gonna do the most unhonorable thing right now. I'd wait for the music to start playing and she's walking down the aisle, and I would look at the best friend on his wedding day and be like, hey, real quick, look at this. And I'd pull up my phone and hit play, and it would be a video of me and the fiance, the bride to be, just raw dogging it. Right,
Wow.
right there. Be like, hey, bro,
Wow.
I think she's cheating on you with the best man.
Okay.
There you go.
Is that the end of your answer?
That is the end of my answer.
JDog, I'm gonna repeat the question for you.
So
Ready?
you're at your best friend's wedding, and you.
Oh, I was gonna repeat the question.
Okay,
Unless you
okay.
just want to go off of what you think you know.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You were at your best friend's wedding just an hour before the ceremony is to start. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse-to-be is having an affair with the best man / maid of honor. I'll allow it to go either way. It can be the maid of honor, which is her best friend, or the best man, which the best man.
Okay.
And you catch them sneaking out of the room together looking disabled. What do you do?
Well, let's say if it was a best man, I walk up to that dude and probably knock him the fuck out.
Okay.
But if it was the maid of honor, wait. So let's see.
It's
here.
confusing to think that you're at your best friend's wedding and you are not the best man.
Okay.
I'm
We
trying to
can,
think
we can,
here, so if it was the maid of
legit
honor.
change the question
No,
to
because I already
you
liked my answer.
you are the best man. You're at your best friend's wedding, but it's possible that your best friend has other best friends that are closer, or like a brother or a sister that are going to be the.
I'm an all or nothing type of guy. If I'm not the best man,
Fine.
I
If
ain't
I was
going.
a chick, though, let's say if I was a woman and I was at my best friend's wedding and not the maid of honor and saw, okay, I'm trying to figure this question out, and saw the maid of honor leaving a room sus with the groom it would be, right?
If you're a chick and your best friend is the bride, then yeah, it'd be the groom.
Okay, so I would probably kick the groom in the nuts and
Get disinvited to the wedding.
yeah, dude, that's a fucking hard question. My mind just resorts to violence right off the bat in that question.
I mean, it's
Every
your
time,
answer.
every
It's
time
your
I
answer,
probably
Dave.
like grab her by her hair and just start beating shit. Or no, I'd question them and see if they look, see how they reacted probably. And then if I was 100% sure, I would resort to violence and probably whip both their ass.
Well, I know in the question David posed,
And I'd be like, sorry, dude, I just ruined your wedding.
Yeah,
I can't
earlier
let
that
this
day,
go. I can't let this
you
go.
came across definitive proof, but that is your answer.
Okay.
So now I will judge who had the better answer. Now, Tim, Ryunn, whatever name you want to go by.
We'll go by Ryunn.
Ryunn. Ryunn. You're aware of how this podcast topic went in their podcast. I'm not going to be exactly like that. That's why
I'm just
JDog won this round.
You're just being biased. I had definitive proof. Definitive proof was a video.
All right, John, I need you to choose your case between 1 and 20. What is your case?
19.
19. This is your case. I'm gonna put a little J
Final
on it.
answer.
All right,
Wrong show.
Tim, Ryunn. Eventually, I'll get it right. 4. Is that correct? You're choosing number 4.
Yep.
Okay, I just needed a verbal.
Is he
answer.
like read between
Because
the lines? Yeah.
we have people who are just listening who are not able to see you sticking up 4 fingers.
I'm helping you read between the lines, buddy.
All right.
For your blatant biasism.
I'm not being biased. All right, you guys ready for the next question?
By the way, I love the words that you're creating tonight. Biasism.
All right.
It's English language. You got to make your own words sometimes.
Since Ryunn chose the last, or got to go first, I'm going to allow JDog to be first for this question.
Cool.
And totally not a sponsor, but if they want a sponsor, we will accept it. Coca-Cola. As I take
Bring back the old Coke.
Coca-Cola Starlight, if you can still find it.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in
a while, but it
in
was
a week or
freaking
so.
good.
Speedway still has it.
I just think our Safeway was out. All right, JDog, you are an eyewitness to a crime. A man has just robbed a bank, and instead of keeping the money for himself, he donates it to a poor orphanage that can now afford to feed, clothe, and care for its children. You know who committed the crime. If you go to the authorities with the information, there's a good chance the money will be returned to the bank, leaving a lot of kids in need. What do you do?
Fuck that bank. No. Well, no, that'd be kind of hard to fuck the bank. Let's see. I would let it slide, dude. Honestly, like if I knew what they were doing with the money, I don't know, dude. I'm a sucker for kids. Like, like if you're gonna help kids, like,
you want to reword that real quick? You want to think about what you just said?
How about you guys get your fucking minds out of together? I'm a father and you're not, so I have a different mindset than you do.
I mean, I have a kid. It's just a cat.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I love kids, and any opportunity to help a kid, give the money back to a bank. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm letting those kids live it up, dude. You know what I mean?
All right, Ryunn.
Buy some Nikes, go to the zoo, take a field trip. I don't know.
You say you're in favor of kids, but you're gonna go and buy them Nikes that are infamously made by kids. Come on.
Easy there with the slander.
Well, let's see.
Do you want me to repeat the question?
By the way,
I
got both of you two. Shame.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm the host, so fuck you.
Oh, my.
Oh my.
Well, since JDog decided to take the moral high ground in this,
Take the money and run.
I would resort to extortion. I would be like, orphanage, let's see here. Either you give me a portion of the money and I won't say anything, or every 2 years I take one orphan, I train it up to be the next Robin, and then ultimately when one of them perishes due to a crowbar incident, I get another orphan. That is my plan. So I have a supply of money and sidekicks.
And now you're Bruce Wayne.
And now I'm Bruce Wayne. I bought the orphanage afterwards.
I like the extortion part. You're like, hey man, those kids are gonna get adopted by rich people anyway. So like,
give me money.
Well,
I'd shoot that mother.
Obviously, Ryunn knows me pretty well. I love a good Batman origin story and a good Robin origin story. So, Ryunn, you win this round, and what I need you to do is choose 5 of the numbers, 5 of the cases. 1 through 20, 4 and 19 are out.
Can I visually see
5 cases? I choose 1, and this fool gets to choose 5.
Hang on, I'll explain what's happening. Yeah, I will pull the camera down just for you.
Thank you. For those of whom who are watching, you don't audibly see me tiny clap.
I guess I'm gonna have to leave this thing over on this screen.
All right, I would like the beauty behind cases 1, 3, 11, 18, and 20.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
Those were all the numbers I was going to choose.
All right.
Yes. My plan
1,
to demolish John's
2,
game
3,
is winning.
4, 5. All right. Of those 5 cases, did you want to switch your case with one of them?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
All right.
This is not how deal or no deal plays.
Case number 1, and I'm going to do my best to show, contained 25.
Got a low number gone. Woo!
I gotta mark what's leaving on my side. Okay. Case number 3 had $1. I don't know how well. There we go. Or they're actually points, but she put dollar symbols. It's fine. Case number 11. Ooh, 500,000. Nah, that's a big one out.
What was the biggest one again? I gotta relook at
Million.
my phone.
Ryunn, what number did you choose to begin with as your case?
My
4.
case is case number 4.
4. I chose 7, right?
You chose 19. John, you heard me, right?
19.
Yeah, you chose case number 19. All right.
That was
Case
the case
number-
I chose after I won the answer, though.
Yes. Yeah, that is your case. These are being eliminated.
Yeah, these are being eliminated. So you permanently have the case you picked first.
Yeah.
What about the cases 1 through 10?
Oh, originally?
Yeah, those are.
No, that was just to choose a number closest to whatever I was thinking of to go first.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I should have elaborate. Oh my God. I should have specified that. All right. Case number 18. 500. Let me see if it'll pick it up. There we go. 500. And finally, case number 20 contained 100,000.
All right, so we got 2 big game cases in there.
Yeah, I'm 100,000 and 500,000.
I don't know how well that's coming through.
I
So
already
those
have
were
that
all
on my
the.
phone.
That's all the prizes. So it's in the group chat if you're wanting to look. All right.
So what was in 19?
No, you don't find that out until the end. Ryunn doesn't. He has no idea what's in his case.
That's right.
We don't know what's in. I don't know what's in my case and what's in your case.
But when I won the first question,
We were just choosing which
Just
case to
what
start
case.
with.
You won the right to pick what case first.
okay.
Otherwise, Roan
catching
probably
on.
would have chosen.
I'm catching on now. I get
I
it.
won which cases got eliminated.
All right. You
And
guys ready for?
So the next question, if I win, then I'll choose the cases.
Yes.
And then I believe you'll be able to swap your case if you wanted to as well,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mhm. It's gonna be the next one. I'll tell you when you get there. All right. So you went first, and you, Roan, you get to go first this time. All right. You've been on a cruise for 2 days when there's an accident that forces everybody on board to abandon ship. During the evacuation, one of the boats is damaged, leaving it with a hole that fills it with water. You figure that with 10 people in the boat, you can keep the boat afloat by having 9 people scoop the filling water out by hand for 10 minutes, while the 10th person rests. After the person's 10-minute rest, he or she will go back to work, another person will rest, and so on. That should keep the boat from sinking long enough for the rescue team to get there, as long as it happens within the next 5 hours. Okay? You following along so far? It's a lot of words, I know. You're taking your first break. You're taking your first break when you notice that your best friend is in a sound lifeboat with only 9 people, and he is motioning for you to come over to that boat. So that way you don't have to keep bailing out water. But if you leave, they will only be able to keep the boat afloat for 2 hours instead of 5. What do you do?
All right. Looking at the situation, I understand that this is not going to work for the 5 hours granted. Because when you're thinking about it, there's 9 people shoveling out water while 1 person rests. That means as each person rotates, the other people are going to continuously get exhausted to where that small amount of time is not going to do much for relieving them of exhaustion. So I'm going to do the most notable thing and accidentally drop a pin off the side of the boat and be like, oh no, my favorite pin. I'm going to then throw myself over the boat, swim under the water to my friend's boat, climb in and just hide behind somebody else while I watch as like slowly it sinks. I'm gonna then pull my phone out of my safety pocket, out of the Ziploc baggie, so I didn't get wet. And I'm gonna play the Titanic theme song as I watch their little boat slowly sink into water. That is my answer.
JDog, your turn.
Okay, so this is what I'll do, right? I'm gonna throw everybody else out of the boat, overpower them, snap their necks, whatever I have to do to survive, throw their asses off of that sinking boat, and flip the boat over and paddle my ass over to my best friend's boat and hold on to the edge and just kind of float there like a buoy until the rescue boat comes.
I have a question.
Okay, hang
for
on,
John.
hang on, Roan. Hang on.
Oh,
JDog,
no.
is that your complete answer?
I believe so, yeah.
Why didn't you just get in the fucking boat? There was space. If you're just gonna go over there. All right. Anyway, Roan, go ahead and ask your question.
Does everybody on your friend's boat see you brutally just murder everybody? And then when you put it, you're like "Ugh," swimming towards them.
I lost my headset. Roan lost his camera.
Oh fuck! I did lose my camera.
All right. Well, JDog.
No, because if they see me go over to the other boat, they're gonna freak out and try to go over there as well, and it's just gonna be one big ball of chaos. So you gotta take out them out of the equation.
Murder.
Gotta take them out of the equation, okay? And freaking paddle your ass over to your friend's boat.
I could just imagine as I'm like, John, swim over here. There's room. And then I just watch me crack And I'm like,
And everybody else is like staring at me like, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do?
everybody in my boat's like, oh my God, John, oh, John, they could have paddled, they could have swam. And then we see you just angrily, like as blood's covering your face, eyes wide open like a maniac swimming towards our boat.
And the first one you take out is the one scooping the water out. You pretend like you're resting when everybody else is sleeping or whatever.
No,
Take them
nine out of the 10
everybody else
people
is
are
fixed.
scooping water out. You are the 10th person who finally gets their rest.
Oh, I got you. Well, I'll pretend to rest, and then when they're all exhausted, I'll kill them and follow through with my genius plan.
I tell you
John,
what, nobody
No,
in the
hang
other
on.
boat's gonna fuck with you after watching it. They're gonna be like, yeah, no, dude, we'll
I'm
all
sitting there floating like this.
Ryunn, you were going to win that. You were honestly going to win that with the Titanic comment. But John, I think you got this one. This is
I'm
clearly
sorry.
you.
I got to bow to John because John matched. I was going for like the oddball, thinking John was gonna do it serious, and John went like totally to my part.
I am
And,
not dying in the middle of the ocean.
All right, John. You get to choose 4 of the
I'll
cases.
float on
now.
that shit like Jack. Or I'm sorry, he didn't float on it that long. I'll float on it like.
I'm sure he was on there for a while. All right, John.
Yes.
4 of the cases. Do you need to see the cases?
Yeah. Yeah, because he said those numbers so fast. I don't remember what he did, what he chose.
All right.
Yeah. I know 20's gone and
2, 5, 6 through 10, 12 through 17. Choose 4 of the cases.
6, 16, 17, and 8.
And 8 of those 4, which are now going to be on the bottom of the video. Do you want to swap your case with any of these 4?
No, not yet.
Okay. Sorry, I'm using my school Zoom, so I have a ton of like random filters to go through. All right. So for those listening at home, so far we have 125, 500, 100,000, and 500,000 eliminated.
Get that fucking million. I know it.
Starting
Starting
with number 6.
wait, what ones did we have eliminated? Because I think I marked the wrong one on my phone.
125, 500, 100,000, and 500,000.
Okay, no, I have all the right ones marked.
All right, number 6 is 750,000. So that
Ooh.
one's eliminated.
Ooh.
You got 100,000. Shut up. Oh, I mean, oh shit, 750,000.
Yeah, it's eliminated.
Ah,
Ooh.
ah.
So number 8 is, this one's a good one. 1.01.
One penny? One penny.
1 penny eliminated.
Good one, John.
Number 16 is, I think that says 10.
$10.
$10. And number 17 is 100. She put little happy faces. There's a little smiley face. Oh my God, my camera's not doing it. I'll show it to you in a wait. There we go. There's a little smiley face.
Smileys.
Yeah.
I see.
Thanks, honey. All right. So that was crazy.
Yeah.
One really high number, and the rest were all low balls. Good
Yeah.
one, John.
Not bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome.
All right.
And
Roger,
so,
Roger.
like last time you got, I only remember
5,
500,000.
And then you just so I don't know what your guys' point totals are. Whatever point whatever is in your case is the point you get.
The case, he got 500,000, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so-
eliminated 500,000,
And then you
I
eliminated 100,000.
Yeah. So
and I eliminated 750,000.
I will go back over what is currently eliminated.
And we're taking out a lot of the big
1
ones.
cent,
Dude.
1, 10, 25, 100, 500, 100,000, 500,000, 750,000, leaving 5, 50, 75, 750, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 75,000, and $1 million.
Damn.
If I was the banker right now, I would be going a lot lower. So,
I sent that in. It's just with all the numbers marked off. I had to switch my phone over to something. Didn't want it to erase.
Oh, that's fine. All right. So JDog, you are going to be starting this question.
All right.
You are involved in a 2-car crash on your way to work one morning in which you accidentally hit and killed a pedestrian. As you get out of your car, you are intercepted by a tearful woman who seems to think that she hit and killed the pedestrian. You're not sure why she thinks she hit the person, but she is convinced. There's only you, the woman, and the person you hit on the road. There are no witnesses. You know that whoever is deemed responsible will be sent to jail. What do you do?
Well, this is a hard one for me.
Have you hit and killed a pedestrian?
I would get in my car, call the cops on that bitch. Actually, okay, first thing, I would check my car for blood or hair or some other thing that, obviously linked me to the
check for evidence. Yeah. Okay.
The hit and run. No, honestly, no. I'd take that back. I would own up to it.
Okay.
I'd tell her, bitch, you crazy. How you think? Come on.
All right.
No, I'd own up to it.
Ryunn, your turn. Do you want me to say the question, or you got it?
Here we go.
Re-say it for me, because I have
extravagant answer. He's gonna lose.
I have all right. Formulating up here.
You're involved in a 2-car crash on your way to work one morning in which you accidentally hit and kill a pedestrian. As you get out of your car, you are intercepted by a tearful woman who seems to think that she hit and killed the pedestrian. You're not sure why she thinks that she hit the person, but she is convinced. There's only you, the woman, and the person you hit on the road. There are no witnesses. You know that whoever is found responsible will be sent to jail. What do you do?
Okay. Well, as an influencer, Mr. Foss, I would reach into my glove box and pull out my fake police officer badge. I'd walk over and calm the woman down, be like, it's okay, ma'am. I'm an officer. We have this situation under control. Get back in your car and leave. As soon as she leaves, I would drag the body of the pedestrian to my trunk, throw it in there, slam the trunk shut, look around, make sure absolutely nobody's there. And then I would drive to the closest Taco Bell and extort them for taco meat and be like, here, give me $5 and I will give you what's in my trunk so that way you guys can make more food for a cheaper price. And thus I have helped solve Taco Bell's solution for better meat for their chalupas.
What the fuck?
Are you high on like bath salt?
All right. That was absolutely fucking insane. I would love to give it to you, Tim, but that was like over the edge. Okay. If you had not brought in Taco Bell, like selling it to Taco Bell was where I drew the line. JDog, you won this one.
Better meat
again. Dude, leave Taco Bell.
Oh no, I lose. Look at John. Look at him. He clearly enjoyed the answer.
Oh,
sure.
God. I knew
I'm the judge.
An extravagant answer, but I had no idea it was going to lead to that.
All right, John.
No idea it was going to lead to some good old-fashioned Taco Bell cannibalism.
All right, John. Do you need me to show you the cases once more?
Wraps.
Yeah, please.
Well, all right.
Some real Doritos Locos tacos.
Cameras getting stuck. Okay. Choose 3 of the remaining cases. You have 2, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12 through 15.
9, 13, 14. Clear
9, 13, and 14.
Clear out the middle section.
All right. And of those three, do you want to swap your case with any of them?
Lucky number 13.
Want to swap a 13? All right.
Oh shit, John swapped his case.
He swapped his case.
So I wonder what was in John's
Dangerous.
case.
Well, you're about to find out.
John, what would you do if you just swapped out the $1 million point?
Let's close it.
Just-
All right.
I'm
Starting
going to
with
bed.
starting with the low number. Number 9 had 10,000 points. Number 14 had 50,000 points. And finally, John, your original choice had 75,000 points. So that means the remaining cases, including your 2 cases, are 5 points, 50 points, 75, 750, 1,000, 5,000, a million.
What about 25,000?
25,000. I'm sorry. I totally thought I had crossed that out, but it is not crossed out. 25,000 is still on the board. All right.
5,000 was crossed off, by the way.
5,000 crossed off?
Yeah, we eliminated 5,000 in one of the earlier rounds.
750, 25, 1, 500,000, 500,
balls in this
100,000. No.
Wait, we eliminated 500?
Yeah, 500,000 was eliminated.
Yeah, you.
No, 500. By
500,
itself.
yes. Okay, so the ones I have currently out, 25, 1, 500,000, 500. It was number 18.
The cases that I have that are still open that are marked is the $5, $50, $75, $500, $750, $1,000, 25,000.
And don't forget a million.
And million, yeah.
But no, 500 is out. It was in case number 18. You eliminated it.
Oh,
That's why I'm keeping the eliminated over here. So that way I know that they're not being kept in. So there's
So we
only
do-
8. There's
we
only
do
8
still
cases
have
remaining.
$5, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's still 5. So it's $5, $50, $75, 750, 1,000, 5,000, 25,000, and a million. I have 8 cases remaining, including your guys' cases, and I have 8 prizes remaining.
Okay, cool.
And it's all yours if the price is right.
If the price is right, what's the deal with airline food? All right. Okay.
It's my turn.
Shit. It was, yeah, Ryunn. You are an EMT, God help us. You're an EMT on scene of a car crash that involves your spouse and the lover you didn't know that she had. They are both gravely injured. Your spouse's injuries
Car crash
are...
scenario.
Huh?
So damn, another car crash scenario.
I was
Yes.
like, is this the same car crash where I took the victim to Taco Bell?
No, this is a different one. They are both gravely injured. Your spouse's injuries are the worst of them, though. You can tell it's unlikely that she will pull through. Meanwhile, her lover has a neck wound that will prove fatal if pressure isn't applied soon. What do you do? I could rephrase this because the original question was, whom do you choose to work on? But I have a feeling your answer is going to be pretty interesting. So I'm just going to go with, what do you do?
All right. I assess this situation.
God help us.
All feelings aside, I know that this random person. Okay, first off, tangent. How do I know it's her lover? What gives it away that it's her lover? Because it
His,
could be
his
just a
wiener's
friend.
out of his pants.
let's say that at your wedding, your best man told you that they were cheating on you with somebody else, and this is the person that they were cheating on them with.
Okay.
Continue.
So I go in and assess the situation. I look down at the two mangled bodies that got windshield candid in front of their car.
They're still inside the car.
I assess the situation. I see the two people in the car. I recognize.
They smacked that windshield pretty damn hard.
I recognize my wife. And then next to her, I recognize the person from the video that my best man showed me of the guy raw dogging my wife at the funeral. I put all feelings aside and my training kicks in.
Funeral?
At the wedding. Sorry.
And you still married her after?
She was already walking down the aisle. She was already walking down the aisle. I couldn't back out. This is the next day.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Continue.
This was on the way to the honeymoon. But my EMT training kicks in and I realize that I have to put pressure on the guy's neck wound. So I take the seatbelt and I just wrap it around his neck a couple of times. Seatbelt does its thing. As I push his body forward, it triggers the locking mechanism and it tightens out. His neck's fine. I walk over to my wife and I apply pressure to one of her wounds and I'm assessing the situation. And I'm like, I could save her. At that moment, she regains consciousness and she starts saying the other person's name, the person in the car next to her. She doesn't even realize I'm there. And she's like, David, help me. And at that moment, I whisper in her ear, David's gone. And I just leave the area.
Okay. JDog, we're just gonna go straight into you.
That's a hard one to follow. Okay, let's see. Okay, so
do you need me to repeat
any of my answers?
You show up. She's pretty much terminal, and
they're both gravely injured.
He's bleeding out of his neck and needs pressure applied.
Yep.
And you know that they have been messing around behind your back.
Yep. Well, we're not going to go into detail on how you know, but you know.
But I know.
But you know.
This bitch. Okay, well, I would probably okay, well, first off, I would go to him and I would apply more pressure than necessary to his neck wound and choke the life out of him. Man, all my answers resort to violence. I just noticed.
Well, I mean, this one was already violent. This is you actually having a chance.
I would try. Okay, I would.
At least they didn't resort to cannibalism.
If I was a professional medical emergency assistant, whatever, not assistant.
Technician.
Yes, technician. Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not the only one messing up on my words.
I would assess the situation, and obviously, she's not going to make it. I would take out my equipment. I would bandage his neck up tight, apply pressure. I would go to her. I would say, if she was conscious, I would say, bitch.
Bitch, pull out a syringe with a little air bubble in there.
No, I would say I'm going to get all sentimental here. I would say, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Even though I knew it wasn't going to be, I would reassure her that everything's going to be okay and she'll be fine. And hopefully he's good with the bandages and stuff. And then, she'd probably die, and once he got out of the hospital, I'd hunt him down and brutally murder him.
Okay.
In my own way.
Yeah.
You save his life to turn around and murder him.
All right. Well,
Dexter on his ass.
John, amazing answer. Hands down. Love it. I'm going to give this one to you as well.
All right.
So now, John, please choose 2 cases. I'm giving you guys a great view of my face as I have
The
to.
2, I don't even need to see the numbers. I want the 2 in the middle on both rows. 7, 10.
7 and 10. All right. Do you want to
Now the
swap your
gist.
case with either case?
Do I go from lucky 13 to lucky number 7? Let's do it.
Swapping 13 for
Yeah.
7?
I'm gonna swap it again.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
So, all right. You can't change it back.
He already knows what it is. You can't change it back. You had the million, but now you're freaking blew it.
This is the only one that I know. So we'll just go straight to 13. It's $1 million.
Damn it!
Yeah!
No!
Yeah! Million
You
is
can't get
out.
it, Tim, so you're screwed too.
All right. And then number 10 is 750.
50. Oh,
750.
damn it. You know, everything in you was saying, don't go, don't do it, don't do it.
I know. I'm like,
And I said,
dude, don't do it. Don't swap the cases.
I'm just happy because that means definitively now I do have a chance to win. I
So
just
the
have to have the bigger number.
The remaining 6 cases contain 500, 75, 1,000,
You
5,000.
just told me a few minutes ago that 500 was eliminated.
I did. Did I just say 500?
You did.
yeah.
Sorry.
You said remaining
550, 75, 1,000, 5,000, 25,000, which I think I actually forgot to eliminate one of the. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, I'm good. My head was blowing up. Okay. So now it would be Ryunn, this is your question?
No,
he
it'd be
started the last
John
one.
first.
Okay. This is why I was asking. Guess I have so many. All right. JDog, you were an EMT. Now you're a doctor at the top hospital in the area. Okay? Yeah. You have 6 gravely ill patients, though. 5 of whom are in urgent need of organ transplants. You can't help them, though. There's no available organs that you can use to save their lives. The 6th patient, however, will die without a particular medicine. If he or she dies, you'll be able to save the other 5 patients using organs of patient 6, who also happens to be an organ donor. And in your case, not in Ryunn's case, but in your case, patient number 6 will say, no, I'll keep it. What do you do?
No, hold on.
Patient
What
number
would the
6 will
patient
say
that
that
is
Patient
they
number
are
6 is
willing
going to be
that they are
your
willing
spouse's lover, was what I was going to say.
Oh.
But I was like, no, hang on, no, that is
I already killed him.
That is, I know, that is influencing, so ignore that part. I just thought that would have been funny to say, but no, ignore that part. Patient 6 is somebody else. What do you do?
I would sit down with patient number 6 and I would have a deep conversation about how if they don't make it, that their organs would save the other 5 patients. And I would leave it up to them whether if they want to take the medicine and continue to live and have a chance of surviving, or if they want to be a selfish prick and yeah, I don't know. God, that's a hard question, dude.
Is that your answer?
No, hold on.
I can already see the look that Ryunn has. You're pretty much committed though. Anything else you'd like to add?
I'd go Dr. Kevorkian on him and I'd be like, look here. That's creepy as shit, by the way. I'd say, look here. You ain't gonna make it. Your medicine is days away. It is not gonna be here in time. So we're just gonna end it now for you peacefully. We're gonna take your organs and we're gonna save the other 5 patients.
Okay.
And I would trick them.
All right. So let me understand. You will let the patient know I am going to let you die to save these other 5 people. Is that my understanding of what you just said?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But I would tell them the medicine's too far out. You're not going to get it in time. You're not going to make it anyway. So let me end it for you peacefully. And you can be a hero, save these other 5 people.
Okay.
And you will be a legend.
Ryunn?
Well, discount Howie Mandel. What I would do is, as I'm sitting there debating this over and I'm looking at patient 6, I would have a little flashback memory of my EMT days of seeing the guy sitting in my now deceased wife's car. And I'd be like, I recognize this guy. And I would go back to my trusted cell phone from that day, reopen up the video of the guy that was in the car, but raw dogging my soon to be wife. And I would see exactly at 6 minutes and 25 seconds, patient 6 walking in and high-fiving the dude and walking out of the room. And I would sit there and I would look at him and be like, all right. As he wakes up in one of his final moments of life, I would show him a syringe filled with a mysterious liquid. And I would let him know, sir, the medicine that will save your life have just shown up. With one single ejection, you will be perfectly okay to see another day. But we have one problem. And he would look at me, tears in his eye, because he's overjoyed about the life that he's about to just be given to him. And I would inform him that 5 other patients will die if he takes this medicine due to him being an organ donor and not passing away from his natural illness. And as he's sitting there thinking over this offer I'm about to give him, I would switch out the syringes to one that's full of air. And as the dude makes the normal human choice of self-preservation to take the medicine and continue to live on, I would inject the air right into his IV that's funneling straight into his veins, thus killing the man without him knowing, thus going on to save 5 lives.
Does air in a vein actually kill somebody though?
I believe it does.
Okay.
If not, for all intensive purposes, air in the vein will kill people in this reality.
We'll go with that assumption. If we are wrong, those of you who are watching the vidcast or listening to the podcast, yes, please let us know. But I get the gist. He's wanting to kill the person without actually causing any undue harm to the organs. Am I correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
But also being vengeful at the fact that the guy high-fived the dude that was raw dogging my wife on the wedding day. Just a long chain of murder at this point.
Well, I do have
the
to say,
questions have merged in this podcast from one story.
There's an overarching
of
story.
Pain, sorrow, vengeance, and finally at the end, revenge.
Ryunn.
Oh, imagine.
Ryunn, you will get this one. That
was pretty good though.
Before we move on, do you guys want an additional question or not?
Yeah.
Just for the all purposes.
One that doesn't have to do with death, car accidents, or
Sure.
or your fiance getting raw dogged.
All right.
But she was.
Tim, Choose one of the 4 remaining cases: 2, 5, 12, and 15.
I have to only choose one.
Yeah.
Choose one.
Yeah.
2.
2. All right. Do you want to swap your case?
I'm sticking with my number 1 choice.
Case number 2 is 1,000.
Kim, you know you got $1, right?
Dollars
Actually,
out.
$1's been eliminated.
Oh, it has it.
So the remaining prizes are $5, $50, $75, $5,000, and $25,000. All right, one final question, because you guys don't want it to be about murder or death or anything like that.
Raw dog and fiancés.
We're gonna go back to your childhood.
Raw dog and fiance. No.
You're grounded.
Oh shit.
All right, and then if I'm not mistaken, this is
John's
Ryunn's turn, because you started.
Yeah, no, it is mine because he did the first one as a doctor.
Ryunn, you're grounded. We're going to assume that you live with both your parents and they love you very much.
This is the ideal life for me.
Your parents are away for the
experience
evening. As your parents are away, your friends drop by and they want you to join them for a hamburger. You know that it will be at least 2 hours before your parents come home. In sharing the dilemma with your friends, they remind you that the punishment given by your parents was not fair. What do? Keep in mind, no murder. This has nothing to do with a dead fiance or dead spouse.
But it happens to be your parents' favorite burger joint. And it's possible.
Oh, hang on.
And it's possible.
No, don't be
they
changing
could
the
be
question.
there and bust your
Parents
ass.
are at a wonderful fancy dinner that is 2 hours away from town.
Oh, 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
this
they're
is
not
what
just
I
going to
do.
be gone for 2 hours. They're 2 hours.
Okay.
Well, they're going to be
Prerequisite.
gone. They won't be home for at least 2 hours.
Prerequisites. How many friends showed up? This everything I'm gonna ask is
4.
4 friends show up?
Yeah.
All right.
I
tell them my predicament, that I am grounded and I cannot leave my room.
Right.
So this
in which
is what
they
I do.
remind you that the punishment given, you can't leave the house. I'm not saying you're stuck in your room.
Somebody must never have been grounded. You can't leave your room when you're grounded. So I tell my friends, okay? And I tell them, 2 of them, go to the shed out back and get the axe and hit the front door until you put a hole in it. I get my other friends to grab rocks from the street side and start smashing windows. And we just go through and we total everything in the house. And then after we're done totaling the house, I book it with my friends. We go in an opposite direction. We take the long way around to the burger place. We get the burgers. We're eating cheeseburgers. We're stuffing our faces. We're having a good time. It's been 3 hours. I know my parents are home now. So we start going back and I tell my friends, like, ditch me. It's okay. I can make it home. I'm a big boy. So I get home. There's police outside. My mom, she's crying. My dad's sitting there like having an existential crisis because their son is missing. The house has been thrashed. There's an axe sticking in the front door. Somebody has completely invaded the house. So I purposely, like, I took a rock, slashed open my jeans. I got all dirty, scraped up and everything. And I come running, crying to the officers and my family. And I start talking about how this mean man just like broke into the house and tried to take me. And I jumped from my window and like ran as fast as I could to a friend's house. So the family's like calling the friend picks up. He's like, yeah, he was here. He was crying, hysterical, yada, yada, yada. We pre-worked out this story at the burger joint. It's what I didn't mention before. So what happens is this homeless guy that lives down the road from us that matched the description as I was walking home and I saw him, the cops arrest him. They don't believe him whatsoever because he's a drunk vagrant. Nobody cares. And I perfectly get away with making my family feel like shit for grounding me and leaving me home alone, while also obtaining the fact that I was able to eat a couple of cheeseburgers with my friends. Get away, clean slate, no longer grounded.
All right. JDog, your turn.
I am going to forfeit this round.
What?
I'm going to just straight up give the point to Tim.
All right.
John
Because-
sent his friends
because-
home
no,
and
because
he stayed
damn.
grounded.
I was like very involved in that story listening to it, and I had no time whatsoever to think of a scenario for that.
I think this has been my best episode in terms of.
All right. Well, Tim.
I mean, how do you top that?
Tim.
How do
You
you top
stayed
that?
your friends home and you stayed home and watched reruns.
But let me add to his story really quick though. What he didn't know is they had a nanny cam in the house the whole time.
But the family just went with it.
And they and as soon as he gave them this elaborate, crazy ass story, his dad grabbed him up and whooped his ass and sent him back to his room and told him, "You're going to work for the rest of your life to pay us back for all the damages that you and your friends caused."
But what John doesn't know is the homeless vagrant that did not vandalize our house was secretly a millionaire and had to pay for the reparations. Story.
All right. Well, JDog, you already forfeited for this round. I don't know why, but you did. Tim,
Because I love that story and he deserves that win. I'll just be honest.
you have 3 cases in front of you. Pick a number.
And he's
5,
going to win anyway.
12,
so I'm
15.
confident.
Let's go 12.
All right. Tim, do you want to swap your case for case 12?
I'm keeping my case.
Swap your case with John, or
Ooh.
just eliminate 12 and stick with your case?
Ooh.
If you swap cases with John, 12 will still be eliminated.
You know what? I am going to keep my case.
Okay. Case number 12 was 50.
And
Meaning-
That still leaves
that leaves
5.
us with
That means that the remaining 4 cases, including your 2, contain 75, 5, because I skipped over it by accident. So 5, 75, 5,000, and 25,000. Okay.
Okay.
So do you guys want me to text you a picture of your case and then a picture of the inside of your case, or do you want me to just reveal it?
my phone is dead.
Perfect.
So just reveal it.
We will. This is going to, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10 in my head. Oh, you're throwing our time.
So wait, are you going to reveal our cases before the other 2, or?
I'm just going to reveal your guys' cases. Yes.
Nah,
This is
reveal
end.
reveal the other 2 cases first, so that way it's like me and John know we
Build
either
that
have one
anticipation.
or other. Build that
All right.
anticipation.
Build that
John,
anticipation.
All right.
You can't do us dirty like that. John, pick
Case-
a number. You get to pick the first case to open.
5 or 15. Those are the 2 remaining cases.
5.
75.
Oh, it looked like 25. 75.
25 was already out. So this is 75. Tim,
That's right.
you choose 15.
Yeah.
15 contained 25,000.
So
Meaning
one of us has $5. The other one of us has $5,000. So
yes.
woo, the anticipation is here. Okay, a little drum roll. David, can you?
John's card, which is not reading properly. Tim's card. Can I get a drum roll, please?
I'm putting one in post edit.
Remember, the one on my right arm is yours, Tim.
I can't see
Ryunn.
either of your arms.
I
Take
know.
away the green screen.
This one is my right arm.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the green screen.
I know.
meshing.
I know.
Hold,
I know.
hold them in front of your shirt. They pick
Okay.
up a lot better when you're in front.
John, you had 5,000. Tim,
Yeah! Suck it!
meaning
gotta
the final
switch.
total
Yeah.
is Ryunn, you have 5 points for this game. John, you are the new winner.
Are we playing by
5,000
golf rules?
points.
Oh.
We are not playing by golf rules. Round of applause.
Good game.
John, you are the winner.
Good scenarios. Good game.
Like I said, I had a list of like 17 scenarios.
All of them involve the murder?
No.
Cheating, Beyonce.
Okay, so the first 9, first one I skipped over was you work as a network administrator, your best friend's husband, or spouse. It's written as husband. Sends you a message asking you to release an email from quarantine, and to release it, you have to open it, and then it finds out that the spouse has a secret lover. So this is how you found out that your spouse had a secret lover, or this person has a secret lover.
All of your questions involve adultery.
I know. I was very shocked by that. I pulled these from a website, and it just, you're on a cruise,
Peters
you're in a
RS.
2-car crash,
Right.
EMT. You and your son are prisoners in a camp. It's a concentration camp. I didn't write these questions,
Continue
okay?
with that one. I want to hear that one real quick.
You and your son are prisoners at a concentration camp. Your son tried to escape but was recaptured and sentenced to hang at the gallows.
Oh,
To
shit.
send a message to all others who may try to escape, the guard orders you to pull the chair out from underneath your son. If you refuse, the guard will kill your son and another innocent person in the camp.
But not me.
I mean, yeah, maybe it's another innocent person, so it might have been you.
But I'm not innocent because I refuse to pull the chair, which means I'm killing my own son regardless. But I'm
This is also
choosing
implying
to
that your
kill
son
one
was
other person.
innocent. So I don't know. And then it goes to you're the doctor, and then it goes to a different website
That's
where
kind of a like
that's why I skipped,
lose
that's why I skipped the question.
scenario right there.
That's why I skipped the question. The second one for this different website was you went to a record store and they forgot to charge you for one of the CDs that you purchased.
Oh, I just leave because that's their fault, not mine.
You find a wallet containing $500.
I keep
No
the
one sees you
wallet,
pick it up.
the money.
You don't know who it is. At lunchtime, you realize that you forgot to do your math homework. The assignment is 3 pages long with 75 problems to complete. Instead of eating, you start to do the assignment. A friend offers for you to copy their assignment before class.
You
you
copy it like you did in real life.
You promise a friend that you go to movies with them on Saturday. This one,
Unfortunately, the friend that offers is a dumbass.
Yes. You promise a friend that you will go to the movies with them on Saturday. After you made the promise, the most popular kid in school invites you to a swim party at their house on the same day. You're thrilled to be invited and really want to go to the swim party, but your friend did not receive an invitation. Should you cancel or uphold your commitment to go to the movies?
That's an easy one. Go to the swim
Movies.
party, dude.
Yeah, we know. That's why
Go to
we're
the swim
constantly
party
not
and
doing shit
score.
together. Your best friend has made fun of you, or okay, so this one's assuming that you guys are both in 8th grade. Your best friend makes fun of the 8th grade math teacher every day. Usually it's just when the two of them are alone. Other times he does it with friends. He even smarts off in class poking fun at the teacher. Your response is to laugh along when you're alone with your friends or when he pokes in front of the teacher, but when you're with other kids or when you're other kids, it's starting to get old and you no longer find his actions funny.
Well, I think now is the perfect time for John's victory speech.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to read all these. I was going to ignore them. But you guys were like, oh, we want to hear the rest.
Well, we can hear the rest. Let's just get John's victory speech out of the way so we can end the video, then laugh and talk about it.
All right. John?
'Cause this is working to be our shortest video yet, which is good.
I mean, I could have continued it on for another 2, but I really wanted the 6 questions.
Well, thank you, David, Boss, Voss, Foss, Boss, Foss.
That's
I see now.
Boss.
I see now. Well, thank you for preparing this really fun game. Actually, I thought it was really cool. Had a good time playing it. I definitely thought I was going to lose that game. I wish I wouldn't have traded 13 because I would have smoked the competition.
I am so mad because I was like toying with the idea of actually taking the case. And then it was like in my brain, I was like, they got this from Distractable. And in Distractable, Wade, or was it Wade?
Wade.
Whoever won by trading the case at the end.
Mm.
And I was like, there's no way I would win by trading the case at the end. So I stuck with my own. And I should have fucking traded.
You should have.
But no, graciously, John won. This is John's first win in a while. Couple episodes. So
Yeah,
I'm excited.
it was fun.
I'm
It was fun. I have no idea what I'm going to choose, by the way, for the next topic. We're still doing that, right? Winner chooses next topic. I have no idea. So I will definitely get back to you guys on that one. Had a lot of fun. This is really short, huh? We haven't been recording that long.
About an hour.
Oh, okay. Not too bad. Yeah. I don't know.
A nice, tidy little episode.
Yeah.
Well, John,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Sign us out, John. You're the new winner. You get to sign us out.
I want to leave that up to you,
You
Mr. Professional.
You get to sign us out.
I mean, John, technically you're the winner, but if you'd like, since I was the host, I can close it out.
John will sign us out.
But apparently you are being strongly advised
Anarchy against authority. David, close us out.